So welcome to the Amsterdam Film Show. The film of the week is Wild. Now, what's it all about, Karen?
It's based on the true story of Cheryl Strayed, who wrote a memoir about her journey on the Pacific Crest Trail in America. She walked from the Mojave Desert to the Oregon-Washington state border. Very tough to do on your own as a young woman, unprepared, no experience. The question is, why did she do that? And it's revealed to us in her backstory.
So what were your expectations going into the film?
I was, I think I was expectant, really. I'd read the book, so I was looking forward to it, but I was curious how on earth they were going to make it into a film.
Why didn't you think it would be straightforward?
I wasn't sure because I found out that the screenwriter was Nick Hornby, known for his novels, obviously, and he had said in an interview, he could have made a film about the backstory alone and just not even mention the trail. But I think, I love the trail. Oh no, what are they going to do? But they actually kept very true to that. And in fact, the director says only 35% of the film is flashback. So you never really,
only 35%.
Yeah, they worked it out. So you never the whole film is on the trail. It's just wonderful. But the backstory is revealed slowly, slower than the book. They mixed the drama around a bit for the film. So I won't give any spoilers on that point. I mean, it is about love and family and loss and getting over things. And so we see her physically walking the trail, but she deals with her emotional baggage via flashbacks. To film it, they used handheld camera, natural lighting, no makeup. What else? And the thing I really loved about it, actually, a really unusual thing, the music. Because I actually if you watch the trailer, you think, oh great, it's going to be good music in this film. At the end of the film, I said, God, I don't remember the music, there's no music in it. But there is, but it's not like a traditional musical score, like put on top of the film, like most films are. But the characters, they can't hear the music, but you can. That's not there, because Cheryl Strayed did not have headphones when she was walking in the wilderness. There was no music.
Right.
So any music in the film is integrated into the backstory, or it's her humming on the trail, or it's on a car radio. So it's like a patchwork. In its source music, it's not score in the traditional sense.
And the dramatic tension, sometimes, the threats on the trail.
The threat, it's very palpable. Yeah. I thought that was really, again, interesting. Most films use music to create the atmosphere. If you switch off the music, it's like, a couple of people in a room, it's not a big deal. This film, though, the threat is palpable, and there's no music to help that. The way they filmed it, it's just human nature. It's that thing. If you meet an unknown person on the trail, you're going to go friend or foe. It's the friend or foe. It's the gut instinct thing, and we feel that too. She's out there on her own. Even if she blew the world's loudest whistle, which she has in her backpack, no one's going to hear her. So we feel that.
Don't turn it into a horror film.
No, it sounds like it, but we as human beings, you're kind of rooting for her. Once you get halfway through the film, you find out what she's been through, and you kind of root for her to get through to the end of the trail. So it's good.
Who would you recommend it to?
I'd recommend it to everybody except children, because it's got a parental guidance rating or whatever it is, because of sex, drugs, and language, and because as I say, it's uncensored. It's not rose-coloured.
Yeah, she's lived a wild life before she goes on the wild track.
You see very short flashes of that. It doesn't
like
linger.
Drug abuse and
heroin and major
sleeping around. But it's really a chick's film, don't you think?
I don't think so. I disagree. No, because I know a lot of guys have said, you need guts to do something like that.
In some ways, it's also a good film for kind of bookish people, don't you think?
Sure. Oh, she's a book lover. Yeah, that comes through. It's quite. I found it quite interesting. And what your thoughts on when she signs the book? The trail. Yeah,
so that's it. So at the little different stations, and you can write messages in the books, and she's always writing these quotes from books and poetry and quotes, and she'll say the writer's name and Cheryl Strayed and stuff, and that was a bit annoying for me.
Yeah, annoying too.
And he was saying like Nick Hornby, the screenplay writer, really liked
He
that
likes that
kind of
stuff,
literary part to it.
Yeah, yeah.
I just felt it was a little bit showing off a bit. But for those people who like books, they will kind of see an element in that they can relate to, I think.
Yeah, they're very authentic, I have to say. It's blood, sweat and tears. It's not like Eat, Pray, Love. People are saying they think, oh, woman travelling to find herself. It's uncensored, it's not sugar-coated.
Mm-hmm.
You go in the first second, the opening shot is her ripping off her toenail. You will see, yeah, exactly, you will see everybody in the cinema going, oh my god, it was quite funny. So, you can relate to it on a physical level because we've all got a human body.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see how vulnerable we are if we're in the wilderness. And we can all relate to that, everybody. It could have been a film about a young man, to be honest.
And different scenery. I loved the Pacific Coastal Trail.
Yeah.
It looked quite amazing.
It's a good advert for Oregon. The people of Oregon are very happy with this film, I think.
Mm-hmm.
One tip I will say, if folks go and see this film, the opening scene after the opening title, she's dropped off at the motel at the start of her journey, and the lady in the car is actually Cheryl Strayed, the driver. It's a real really cute thing they've put in there. But she shouts out "Good luck!" like "Good luck with the film,"